his show was legendary. Math House was legendary. We all probably legendary, but
I'm a legend, baby. Stop it.
Nah, the story's not over yet.
You just starting your
It's not
story,
over,
man.
but I already got my legendary status from OGs.
Nigga,
Legendary.
all you're doing is adding to
Legendary.
your chapters, B.
That's a
legend.
fact.
Right.
You're I like the terminology active legend. Because the worst thing is, I've always said,
I know where you're taking that because 50 Cent said something about that years back. Said he didn't want to be considered a legend because legends are usually people that's done.
Retired.
That's what he said. The story's finished.
and I've always said, women don't care about your war stories unless you're active. You know when dudes be like, I used to be the man in high school?
Yeah.
What have you done since college?
Right.
What have you done post-college? What are you doing?
Right.
Your war stories,
fucking thing.
yeah. So your war stories don't matter unless you're active.
Unless it happened
so-
yesterday.
No, unless you're active.
Let's address that criteria.
Yeah.
Are there legends that are still active?
Yeah.
Or should a
Dre.
legend?
Dr. Dre is.
Yeah.
He's still moving.
Right.
He putting on rappers still.
Snoop,
He
just
still,
like Death
he
Row.
still, he had them. You know what I'm saying? I think Snoop is still
Let me ask you
lit.
this: Do they
Hov
have?
This
is
should be
still-
on camera.
Hov
We
is
should be
still lit.
recording this.
No, it is recorded.
Okay.
but
it is.
do you have to be active in your particular field? Because 50 Cent is
No, you
massive.
have to be active, period.
So
Hov
50 Cent-
Hov isn't necessarily putting out records
No,
and
I'm
rapping.
just saying.
but
I want to
he's
broaden the
prevalent.
criteria.
No, the story.
No, I
the
wouldn't say-
story continues. The chapters continue. You
Yeah,
continue
yeah.
to. If a legend, if at the end of the day, a legend is a story.
Absolutely.
The story's not over. So you still add in chapters. Just because it's not still where it started at, doesn't mean the legend is not continuing.
No, because
He
some
can
people,
transform himself.
People are very particular.
Reinvent.
They'd be like, "Well, he don't put out music."
Yeah,
like
but
he
they don't
used
know
to."
what the fuck they're talking about.
agree with
Like,
that.
Thank you.
Like,
I agree
yeah,
with that.
I'm not
They're
interested in
jerk offs.
dealing with who. I'm not dealing with who don't know what they talking about.
I'm not talking to casuals when
Thank
we
you.
start talking about stuff like this.
Thank you.
Again, I don't debate casuals. When the story is still ongoing, yes, Hov started out drug deal in the projects. Another chapter, married Beyonce. Another chapter, spoke at the UN. Another chapter, classic albums. I'm doing them backwards.
Yeah.
Ran
But
Def
you just
Jam. Like, but
remember
these are all chapters. You're all working on your next
That's
story.
why you're a legend. That's why you're a
That's
legend.
why he's legendary.
Active legend.
Right.
He's
The
legendary.
NFL deal.
The NFL deal.
Yes.
Which revolves around Dr. Dre. Now, Dr. Dre done went from the man behind NWA sonically to a solo rapper to the guy behind The Chronic
Eminem
2001.
50. Aftermath.
Breaking
M.
50, breaking Eminem. Headphones.
Kendrick Lamar.
Headphones.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Rotates back around.
$1 billion status.
Kendrick Lamar.
Anderson
The Game.
Paak.
Anderson Paak. Video game. Super Bowl. What's he gonna do next?
Mind you, holding us hostage with an album that was supposed to be out 20 years
That never
ago.
came
That
out.
may never show face.
Never.
But that's another part of his
That's some
chapter.
ill nigga
You
shit.
dig what I'm saying? Nas, look at Nas's
Only a
transition.
legend.
Yo, let me tell you.
Only a legend can have talk about an album that never came out 20 years ago, and it's still a factor because it never came out.
No,
That's a legend.
Okay,
I gotta
here's
hurry up and put out some music.
here's a good one.
let's
Here's
see
a
this.
good one. Nori.
Yeah.
Classic album, even if it's arguably
Super Dub.
CNN.
Super Dub,
no, I'm
yes.
talking about the CNN.
Oh, CNN.
I'm talking about
Classic,
I'm
yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
classic
I
album.
agree.
CNN.
Wow.
Even the album cover.
Transitioned into Super Thug. Broke
Solo-
the Neptunes in a lot of different ways.
No,
that
but
broke the record.
they produced the whole album. He broke the Neptunes.
Thank you. So we can say that.
Before the Neptunes, his man went to jail.
Came home.
And he held him down.
Before his man went to
He
jail,
did his thing.
He did his thing that's Thug.
Named him executive producer, had him come home, put
Yeah,
out
he didn't
another
come out,
album.
but yeah.
Now there are people, there are hip hop heads who will call themselves hip hop heads who only know that man from Drink Champs and couldn't recite one of his songs.
That's
a
ill.
whole other chapter. That's a legend. That you dig what I'm saying? His
That's a
legend is still
new
building.
hip hop head. They don't
That's
care
what I'm
about
talking
the
about. So if
past.
we start talking
They
like
should.
that, if we start talking about that, can we name, with that being the criteria,
Yes.
knowing that the legends still keep continuing, can we name someone who's headed that way right now?
Drake is one.
Drake is the only person right now.
I got a sleeper cell. I got a sleeper.
No.
I got a
I
sleeper
would
that
throw
dude.
J. Cole in there too.
I agree with J. Cole. J. Cole in there.
My bad, Cole. You my mans. We started out together, my guy.
Kendrick.
Cole is
Kendrick
in
is
there.
in there.
But I
I'm
got
not
a
going
sleeper.
with Kendrick.
Who's your sleeper?
Ready?
Let's hear this.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
In
I
what
agree with that.
aspect?
I'm not
agree with that.
jacking that.
From a group.
I don't know.
From a group.
I
that's-
agree.
Let me hear this.
From a group that started
gonna
out
hear this from you too,
niche
man.
as fuck. Niche as fuck. His group
Supremely.
started out niche.
Our future.
Right. Breaks, it was.
Yes, it was.
It was. Frank Ocean comes from that.
Yes.
Next thing you know, he's on the Cartoon Network with his own show, Loiter Squad, which actually blows up. Then he
Yes.
produces another cartoon.
Who's that?
Tyler
the Creator.
Tyler
the
did
Creator.
all
I
this.
don't, I don't know about the cartoon.
Oh, it was a thing. A
Not
thing.
only that, but he has several businesses that are doing very well.
GQ Man of the Year.
Is he a capsule legend?
No,
with that
because it's
moment-
still building. No, it's still building. And he continues to evolve into, he puts his hands in different things.
I like the
and
idea of
they're
a
all
capsule
creative.
legend.
I love his creativity.
And it continues. He doesn't
New
stop.
terminology.
I love his fearlessness.
New term.
He doesn't,
He doesn't give an F.
bro,
And I respect that.
he's my
Especially
sleeper.
for a young dude at that age.
He's my sleeper. And he's a beast lyrically.
yeah.
Beast.
Absolutely.
Will run you off the track into a ditch. Beast
Well, his
lyrically.
legendary status,
And doesn't he produce most of that shit?
yeah. From
Come
my
on, bro.
understanding.
He does? I didn't know that.
Bro.
Yeah, he's on that level.
All of it,
Learn
right?
something new every day.
I didn't know he produced it.
Bro, he's my sleeper self.
But
for,
when
like,
I say
Shout out
legendary
to
pick.
Tyler the Creator. I did not know you produced.
Will it go beyond 20, let's say, will it go beyond 30 years?
When you think that Odd Future is as old as it is now, it's 10 plus now
It's 10
from
years.
Odd Future.
Let's say minimum 8,
I think he might be at a strong 10 plus.
2013-ish.
I think it was before that. I think Odd
We
Future,
had
Wolfgang, Kill 'Em All.
somebody.
Wasn't Tiana
had-
Taylor dancing around with them back then?
I don't know.
She wasn't
Make
a
about the
dancer.
check. Make about the check. You about to check the
remember-
Tiana Taylor was
Let me-
dancing with the
Matt,
Dougie dudes, and I thought she was dancing with them too.
I want to hear what you
Tyler the Creator, who did he approach? I think it was Q-Tip.
Yes. And asked him how to be 50.
Yeah, no, how to be fly.
At 50.
At
How to
50.
be 50 years old. Not 50 Cent. How to be 50 years old.
And he told him, yo, I need you to put out some music because I need to see how to be fly at 50.
Holds his own with everybody. And will fuck you up on the track.
No,
If you don't know what you're doing.
No,
2007.
So why people don't rock with
Mac, you called that.
2007.
let me ask y'all a question.
Let's say this.
Why is if he's so beastly, why isn't any of the rappers that are either mainstream or popular fucking with this dude?
Maybe they're afraid.
For a couple, there's a handful of
I'm
reasons.
just curious.
Number one, he openly talks about being gay or bi, and that weirds a lot of people out. He
That's true.
openly talks about that
That's
all
very
the time.
Right.
Number two, you don't want to get, take it out you want, you don't want to get humiliated by a dude who's openly talking about,
He's gay or bi.
right, too many MCs got too much machismo for that shit. And number
I
three,
think that's the same reason a lot of the top lyricists take so long to do a track with Eminem.
because he'll embarrass you. He'll embarrass you. And you don't want to
Without
get
even
embarrassed.
knowing.
You
That's
don't
the
want to get
crazy part.
embarrassed by the weird guy. You don't want the dude with the hiked up shorts up to here and the weird polo shirt and the goofy ass hat to get on the track with that gravelly ass
Smoke you.
voice and smoke you. Completely scrape you all up and down the shit over a beat he produced and then walk off with all the money because he did the track and now it's a single. And then direct the video.
Points is through the roof.
You cooking straight across the board.
I'm
man.
He's
All back.
I've
fire
been
right
watching,
now.
son.
You know, can we open the
Go
broader
ahead, open it.
from music to sports, acting? I think in the acting world, Donald Glover.
I can see his chapter. ATL is a okay.
Yeah.
I got you on that.
Yeah.
You think
got
that's
you
a
on
capsule?
I don't know.
How old is he?
Because he
30?
didn't put out enough music.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking
when
about
he
his
does-
legends.
When he does, it's
If-
great.
This is
music.
America.
This is America. Yes. That's an iconic moment.
That is iconic.
Yo, listen, I'm a Donald Glover, Childish Gambino fan because he
Supporter.
came from the music business and he was a regular worker and understood he could do what the stars do. I follow his pattern, so I fuck with him heavy.
He started out acting though. Started out acting.
He started acting first?
What was it? What's the name of that show? Park something Park. He was something Park.
Before he was in the music business, he acted?
Everybody first saw Donald Glover on a show that used to come on NBC. After that, he turned into Childish Gambino and
But
started
he was
putting
in the
out
music business before that.
No, sir.
Wasn't he with Santa Gold in
We
the
know
music
him
business?
from the show.
Hold
His
on,
face was first
when
seen-
Esso told me the story, him
I
and
thought him and Santa Gold was in the music business because Santa Gold was in the music business and understood what it took to be
Market, yeah.
She understood marketing and she put out records. I believe, and don't quote me on this, that Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, came from the same thing that Santa Gold came from.
Glover was hired at 23 by Tina Fey as a writer for the NBC sitcom 30 Rock.
30 Rock. There you go.
See, that's legendary.
Bang, bang.
Shout out to my man
He's doing
Big Grins
stand-up,
that
yeah.
was on 30 Rock too. So what happened after 30 Rock?
I'm going to his earliest shows. But
When was 30 Rock?
Yeah, years.
No, I'm just saying. No, what
he said
year was that?
2013.
he's 38 now. That was when he was 23.
So he
So work your way backwards from that.
That's 15 years.
Yeah,
So
that,
30
that's
years.
definitely before
Yeah,
Twitter
yeah,
record.
yeah.
2007.
Definitely before
Okay,
Twitter record.
Okay, that was 2007. What did he do before 2007? He wasn't in the music business?
I'm getting
We
into
about
that.
to find
He's
out.
been
Because
active
Santa
since
Gold was
2005.
out before 2007.
I learned through Santa Gold through
When we run hard.
No, through
We go
Angela.
hard.
No, through Angela Yee. Angela Yee, when she was on Shade 45, they're friends. They grew up.
Because she was in the music, but she
They're
knew
pumping
people
her.
from the business
And
already.
then when she did the joint with Jay-Z, we
but
were-
that was after she had
afterwards.
been, and this is what I'm saying. I believe, and I don't quote me in this, Childish Gambino was from the same cloth.
'Cause I feel
that
like-
he was in the business first and saw everything that was going on and said, I could write, I could rap, I could act, I could do all of this
I
stuff.
feel like he's working his way to legendary status.
I
But
think
he
no,
don't, he
I
ain't
think
putting
he's-
out,
Nah,
how? But he's not putting out enough stuff to
dog,
be legendary
dog,
status.
Is Samuel L. Jackson a legend?
Yeah, he put out fucking 40,000 pieces.
When did he start? Late 40s, early 50s?
What?
Yeah.
Just
Samuel.
Samuel, yeah.
Samuel Jackson was in Juice. He was in
How
Juice
old
in
do you think he was in
92.
Juice? How old do you think? That was 30
He
years
was in
ago.
40 in Juice.
How old is
do
he
you
now?
think he was?
70?
He was over 40 in Juice.
Yeah, so we're talking about, he's in his
He
70s
didn't
now.
get his break until like 39 or 38.
Hold on.
something like
How old is Samuel L. Jackson
I'm about to let you know right
now?
now.
70 something.
He's 77, motherfucker.
I didn't think he was 70 yet.
73.
He's 73, motherfucker.
So we're talking about Juice, he was
30 years ago,
40,
he was 43.
41. Let's say 41.
Community was the name of the show Donald Glover was, and it premiered in September 2009.
But what was he doing before that is what I'm saying, not the
Writing
TV.
30 Rock.
Writing for
He
30
was
Rock.
writing from
Okay.
2006 to 2010. He was writing,
Right.
and then he got on the show.
If Esso said the dude was working in music before,
I thought he was in the business before
It
that.
does, I'm just talking about when he got a break. When he broke
Yeah.
through, that was
I'm not denying that.
Community.
I don't know.
That
And
was
like-
Community. That was a TV show.
and like what Math and Mecca said, you writing your chapters. And for him to be 38 and to do what he's done already,
Because ATL is the shit.
He's done mad shit.
ATL is bodying.
Man, that's bodying, but even the music that he put out, I still remember the video, like his iconic video, his visuals was crazy.
Out of
his
this world.
His artistic ability
He did
to
the
me
BET
off the
Cypher.
charts.
is
Like,
off the charts.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But does that make him a legend?
his
He's
legend
worked,
is growing.
yes.
Yo,
Doesn't okay?
here's why.
All right.
Here's why.
Yeah.
Right? Here's why. Number one, he's got no signs of stopping. He's got no signs of slowing
Thank
down
you.
at
What's
all.
he doing right now?
ATL.
ATL.
It's an
Okay, I got
iconic
that the
show.
same.
Which means next year,
I don't
the
like
year
it like I
after,
used to like it though.
an album can pop off.
Easily.
Right? He's got no signs of stopping, which means at the current rate, if we just judge by his past, there's another like 10 plus years coming.
Yeah.
I got you.
But-
Which means when he finally stops, when he's like, I'm done.
I'm 30 years
that
in.
book is gonna be like
That.
50 years worth of, I've done this. I did movies, I did TV shows, I wrote TV shows, I dropped albums, I did iconic videos, I rapped with everybody and their mother, killed shit, produced my own show. My show, the guy that I put on my show is now in Marvel movies as
Who's
the
that?
fucking Eternals.
Oh, yeah, the other dude.
Yeah, like, bro.
Let me show you this. When MC Hammer came out and he was diversifying his portfolio, people killed him for that. Now that's the standard in hip hop, right?
Yeah.
But like
No,
Big Daddy Kane said, it's a genre
No,
now.
no, but listen
go
to
ahead.
this. T.I. is doing stand-up now. When I look at Donald Glover, he can do that.
He's done
Oh,
stand-up.
I'm late to the fucking
Donald
party.
Glover
then.
did stand-up
He's
comedian.
done. I've watched
This is
his stand-up.
stand-up.
Nah,
I'm late to the party.
On
man.
Netflix.
Pardon me.
I didn't know Donald
This
Glover
is
did
what I'm-
we said
stand-up
that
comedian.
before, but
My
I know,
fault on
I
that,
heard
Hoff.
y'all say it, but you know how when you don't know about something and it's not projected,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? He just stand-up comedian.
But this
Like,
is why I
okay.
said he's one of those dudes I see being.
But everybody,
So
but doesn't
we got
everybody need to
Tyler?
know about that though? I don't know about that.
I mean,
Hold on,
you didn't
but
know
we got-
Samuel
hold on,
like-
we got Tyler.
we got
Donald Glover.
Donald.
What about sports? You know who I want? Who I think might be a legend? Luka.
I think John Morant.
That's fair. I say Luka Doncic. He believes Trey Young's gonna be a legend.
I don't know. I think
What you thinking? S?
what I say is I still would have taken Trey Young before Luka Doncic.
And tell him why.
Because my man works for the NBA PA. I can't say his name, I don't want to get him in trouble. But he told me that everybody knows that the European players get hurt a lot. And that's the number one thing that I told him about when they got drafted. He told me all the European players get hurt a lot, and there's only one European player that has not gotten hurt, and that's Jokic. He's the only one. They all get hurt. Even Luka's hurt
The
right
only
now.
other one that didn't get hurt though
What?
was Dirk.
But I'm talking about right
But
now.
overall,
he doesn't
Yeah.
put
No,
Dirk.
Dirk got injured a couple.
Yeah, Dirk did get hurt, but
Jokic
he
is-
doesn't put Dirk in that class because Dirk was in there when it wasn't a bunch of Europeans.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't look at Dirk in that class. Dirk was in there where it was different ballers.
No,
Dirk
you're
was
right.
rare.
KG, Duncan,
Now we
Chris
got a lot of
Webber.
European
Yeah.
players.
And Kristaps Porzingis can't stay off the injury
Luka
list.
Absolutely not.
He
Luka
hurt
can't
constantly.
stay healthy neither.
For a whole season,
He's
right.
always getting hurt too. And if you look at a lot of the European players, they do get hurt. He said he don't know if it's a nutrition thing or
Lifestyle.
whatever, but they get hurt. Back to the topic. That's why I wouldn't consider Luka, because for me to be a legend, you have to be able to play. You have to be available.
How many
to be
amount
on
of
the court.
games out of 82?
I don't know about
No,
the
I'm
games.
just giving a scale.
So by that standard, is Vince Carter a legend?
You think Vince Carter was hurt a lot?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't consider him hurt a lot.
I do.
Luka Doncic,
Derrick Rose.
I don't
he's
consider
not.
him a
He
legend.
can't be because
No.
he definitely got hurt too much. That tarnished his
Yeah.
ability.
Derrick
and
Rose-
everything.
But Derrick Rose and Vince Carter, they're kind of like.
I
share the
don't
same thing.
agree.
Vince played
Vince played till he was 40-something years
Vince
old.
played in four
That's-
different
Vince
decades.
got a
true.
ring.
No, he don't.
I thought Vince
No,
got a
he
ring.
don't.
No,
He
neither
didn't
one
get
of them
one
do.
with
No, he,
He
don't.
never got
with
one.
the Mavs.
No,
He never got. He
never.
showed up. Too
He
late.
always came a year too early or a year too late. Vince Carter brought back the dunk contest. I remember when I was
When he hung in.
Yeah, I was.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Everything he did on that contest.
Dog, let me
was-
tell you, I was working at the Port Authority, still in school, not even college, school.
Mm-hmm.
And we literally stopped loading the buses
To watch Vince.
to watch the dunk contest. And our supervisor came, he said, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" I said, "Tell them motherfuckers to wait.
We're watching Vince Carter.
We watching this."
Damn. Yo, Vince, you need to tell your people to holler at Google and get this answer taken down.
What's that?
I've typed in, does Vince Carter have a ring? Said, no. Vince Carter never won a ring because his style of play as a star player did not elevate his team enough to win titles.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
I must say
that
this.
shouldn't be the answer.
Math. When I was,
That shouldn't be the answer.
That's foul as shit.
I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit.
Take care of that, twin.
They came with violence.
No, when I was
foul as
facts.
shit.
when Tracy McGrady was on the Raptors, right when he was about to leave, I was going to Canada a lot, and people don't know, like as a cult figure, even though Vince mattered to the Raptors in Canada, more people loved T-Mac than they loved Vince.
Why?
I just think because he came a year early, his vibe, I don't know what it is.
They were
I-
cousins. They should have found a way to play
T-Mac
together.
was there a year
That'd have
before
been
Vince?
disgusting.
Yes,
Yeah.
he came a year before Vince.
But
That's
he
crazy.
left. But he was
But
getting
he left.
overshadowed by
But
Vince.
people,
Yeah,
people
Vince got
loved
left.
him. If you asked, they would have kept T-Mac over
Figure
Vince.
it out and get to the ring. Figure it out and get to the. You being overshadowed, but figure it out and get to the ring. Because right now, Robert Horry got more rings than both. Like,
Robert Horry
Combined.
got more rings
and
than
he
a
ain't
lot of
never been the
motherfuckers.
man on his team.
Yo,
but
Robert Horry got
Robert
more
Horry
rings
was
than a
Big
lot
shot
of
Rob.
motherfuckers.
He got them
Big
sneaky
shot
rings.
Bob.
yeah, bro.
He got them sneaky
Three,
corners.
like three different
That's
teams.
all him.
Lakers, Rockets, and Spurs.
Yo, can we ask this question? I had this.
The Lakers could use them.
Yo, right now, absolutely.
Could use
I-
Jamal Crawford too.
Killed them right there.
Jay
Killed them.
Cross.
Bang, bang,
Can I
bang,
ask this
bang.
question? I had this conversation with Sauce Walker, and this is a real conversation.
Shout out to Sauce.
Which would you rather be? A Hall of Famer with no rings or an ill-ass role player that everyone knows and you got a shit ton of rings?
Hall of Famer with no rings.
I want to be all the rings.
I want the rings.
I
I'm
want
going
the
with
ring.
the Hall of Famer with no rings.
Because one thing...
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Who wants to be bum scum with rings? Steve Kerr.
Hold on.
I
First of all, bum scum, nah.
No. Okay.
That's an achievement. That's a moment not everybody gets to experience. To say you were in the right place at the right time to be called a champion should always supersede everything else. There are great players in the NBA that probably won't get a ring. But when you go back and you look at the list of champions and your name is there, that matters a lot more than I
So
think.
you want to be Craig Hodges and not Charles
I'm not
Barkley?
saying Chuck.
You don't
Craig
even have to be.
Hodges.
I'm just saying,
let me tell you.
I'm not saying
Yo,
Craig Hodges.
You want to be Charles Barkley or you
I'm
want
gonna
to
tell
be
you
Craig
why. I'm
Hodges?
gonna tell you why.
I want to win.
I want to win too, but I want to be Charles Barkley and not Craig Hodges.
Okay, you can be Charles Barkley.
Let's paint
But
this
you
scenario.
know what? You know what?
I don't
When
wanna
Jordan
be
sitting
Craig
across
Hodges.
from you.
Yes! Thank you!
When Jordan sitting across
Thank
from you
you!
going like this, your feelings gonna be hurt, nigga.
Okay.
But you know what? Craig Hodges.
You're right.
Oh,
But do I want to be
you
Craig?
just-
But
you
do
didn't say
but
that.
do-
Niggas gonna
all
be
right,
like,
listen,
yeah,
my
Jordan.
feelings is hurt.
I know what you're
My
talking
feelings
about.
is hurt, but I'm
I know
going
what
home.
you're talking
I'm
about.
going home too. And do I want to be the dominant nigga? Yes. I don't want to be Craig Hodges.
You ain't no dominant nigga. You ain't got no
Charles Barkley,
championship.
yes, you are.
You ain't got no championship.
I'm
What
top
you dominate?
50.
Losing?
I'm top 50.
That means shit.
I'm Patrick Ewing. I'm top 50.
Fuck Patrick Ewing.
There's only a couple niggas more than Patrick Ewing.
Yo, Jordan looks at that
can't be New
nigga
York.
every day. Hold on.
He's
Hold
in
on.
New York saying fuck Patrick Ewing.
So
That's
you-
how you know this nigga ain't no sports fan.
So you want Jordan saying, where
Fuck
your
outta
rings
here.
at? Where your rings
Fuck out
at?
of here.
Where your rings at, nigga?
I don't want
Where
to
your
be.
rings at?
I'd rather be Patrick
Where your
Ewing
rings
before
at,
Steve
nigga?
Kerr. I don't
laughs
want
at
to be Steve
Patrick Ewing's
Kerr.
face.
I'd rather be Patrick Ewing in the hall, top fucking fish.
So you want Jordan
and I
laughing
don't
in your
blame these herbs. These herbs didn't
He
bring me my
wants
ring.
Jordan laughing in his face.
These herbs didn't give me my ring.
Please. So you want Jordan laughing?
You didn't take it. Just start to hit the shots, nigga.
First of all,
So he wants
you're supposed
Jordan
to
laughing.
take the ring.
So you want Jordan
Take the ring.
as
Somebody's supposed to give you a ring.
And who's playing golf
take
with
the
Jordan? John Starks or Patrick Ewing?
please
Patrick is out there on the golf court with Mike, not John
laughing
Starks.
at that nigga. He look at it. Yo,
I'ma just
Laughing at me in top 50.
You gotta put another finger
and
on it.
I'm rich.
You gotta put another
and
finger
Steve
up.
Kerr ain't
I'ma
rich.
just
You want extra money to be a loser?
You know what, Michael?
Let
When you start talking about but Mike sent a gang of Hall of Famers into the Hall of Fame.
You know he
Ringless.
don't. You know he.
No,
he don't.
that's
Ringless.
fine. That's fine. But you
That's
know
fine.
what?
So the question
in about
is,
100 years,
So the question is,
we ain't gonna remember none of them niggas.
so the question,
Exactly.
you know what?
The
Hold on.
niggas that won.
There are exceptions
Michael
to that
Jordan.
rule. There are exceptions to that rule.
Tell him, Queens nigga.
I got at least
Tell
one
me.
dude
Tell him,
who we
Queens
talk
nigga.
about all the time like a champion who ain't got no rings.
Who?
Allen Iverson.
Queens niggas know
I'm gonna
what's
tell y'all
up.
something. Hold on,
Oh
no,
my
stop.
God.
Queens niggas know what's up.
I'm wrong.
Queens niggas
I'm
know
wrong.
Let me tell
what's
you
up.
something. Hold on.
I'm wrong?
The only reason
Y'all talking about these niggas is because they stay in front of a fucking camera. All the niggas that was great that ain't in front of a fucking camera, ain't nobody talking about.
Like who?
When's the last time somebody brought up Sean Kemp?
Allen Iverson.
He ain't no Hall of Famer.
When's the last
Sean
time?
Kemp is not in the hall.
Allen
He
Iverson.
knows. See,
Allen
hold
Iverson
on,
in front
yo,
of a camera.
hold on. Oh my God.
Allen Iverson in
I'm
front
not
of a
talking about
camera.
sports with these
When the
niggas
last
no
time
more.
somebody brought...
I'm not talking about, I'm not saying nothing.
The only reason,
My nigga,
the only
you
reason
gotta stay in front of the camera, sit there for people to remember your shit.
That's
but
it.
people remember champions.
Mecca.
Absolutely.
He
I don't
compared
remember
He brought up Sean
champions.
Kemp with Allen Iverson.
Why
They,
you remember
they
LeBron?
remember
He brought up Sean
champions.
Kemp
Hold
with
on.
Allen Iverson.
They
Hold on.
remember champions.
Hold on. Why didn't
Nobody
remember?
forgets Allen Iverson.
Thank you, Mecca.
No, they
You know
not.
why?
That's fine.
You know why?
I still rather have a ring, my
No,
nigga.
the only
Let the confetti fall.
So you'd rather be Robert Ory than Allen Iverson?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
7 rings?
Hell no.
Yes.
You cap.
Hell
You
yeah.
ask Allen
You're
Iverson.
cap.
Hell yeah.
You're so cap.
No.
Don't nobody want to be Ori and not Iverson. Stop
You want to
it.
be a loser?
Stop it.
Yo, Allen.
Allen Iverson's
No,
not a
hold on.
loser.
Yo, let me
Check
hold on.
yourself.
Hold on.
Allen Iverson is not a loser.
Yo, you
See
getting
what happens when it
emotional.
goes too far?
Yo,
I'm
whoa,
saying,
whoa,
I'm saying,
Whoa.
I'd
this
rather
cook.
be Kobe.
Allen Iverson, he called.
no.
Heineke said Allen Iverson was a loser.
Let me show you something.
Yeah, you gotta chill.
No, let me show you something. If you want to talk, let's
I'm gonna
talk.
do the math.
Yo,
Now you wildin'.
No, let
I'm
me
gonna do the math. For the
Yo, let me show you something.
You don't get a ring for dribbling good. I'm just
Let me show you something. You keep talking. If he doesn't go to that finals, right?
Oh my God. Yes,
Hold
he
on.
did.
Listen, stop. Other than that finals run, he never made it past the second round.
He ran into Kobe and Shaq.
So,
Kobe and Shaq.
Thank you. All-time
So
number
this
one
thing-
duo.
so this- hold on.
The all-time number one duo.
Hold on.
All time.
So did Tim Duncan.
Hold on.
And he beat him on Euro niggas.
Now I get it. I get why he hate LeBron so much,
Why?
bro.
Yeah, let
I
me
don't
know.
hate LeBron.
I get why he hate LeBron.
I just posted
so
LeBron, me and
much,
LeBron's
right?
father today.
That's cool.
I just posted me and LeBron's father today. I don't hate LeBron. I told his
he
father.
didn't know
Eddie Jackson.
the shit you be talking about his son.
I told his father,
If he
Eddie
would've
Jackson.
known the
I
shit
said,
this man be
I
talking about his
said,
son.
Eddie, tell your man in his prime.
he would've mushed you.
Post up.
He would have mushed you.
No, he did. Eddie said,
He would've mushed you.
Eddie said,
If I
yo,
showed him the group chat, he would have mushed you.
Never.
He would have mushed you.
I ain't never been
He
mushed in
was
my
like,
life. Don't get hyped because you post niggas in their
Facts.
face. Don't get hyped because you post niggas in their face.
You be posting about my son.
Don't get hyped.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Esso, whose career would you rather have, LeBron or Allen Iverson?
Allen Iverson.
You see? He talking now. And he said, we capping.
I'm
Throw
joking.
your hats in the air.
I'm joking.
No, he's not joking. He's not joking. We gonna clip it right there. Remember what he said.
It's Hoffa, trapper turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.